Hey movie fans! Here to talk to you about Fantastic Beasts 2, The Crimes of Grindelwald. This is a fun movie. It's exciting, it's got depth, it's got strength to its story, and its characters. I'm talking about depth, I'm not just talking about depth. Yeah, but Johnny Depp, yeah. First go, I was very underwhelmed. I mentioned I didn't like it as much as the original in my Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet initial reaction video, but really that all changed for me on a second watch. I wouldn't say now that I like it less than the original. I think it's just there, even playing field with the original Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. The reviews from critics are low and harsh, and after my first watch I even agreed. Listen to some of this. The Crimes of Grindelwald feels hollow and disconnected, says Leah Pickett from the Chicago Reader. Like it could have been made by anyone with a rudimentary knowledge of Rowling's wizarding world. Matthew Lacona, the San Diego Reader, says, dash it all, even the devoted will likely struggle with the reams of expository talk and gobs of unearned feeling and scads of largely pointless beasties, plus some just plain lazy visuals. Looking at you, magic cats. Like I said, it's pretty harsh stuff. Barry Hertz of Globe and Mail says, about as exciting as a trip to Hogwarts' most neglected lavatory. Which, I mean, that's probably not the one where Moaning Myrtle is anyway, so. But yeah, on my first watch, I read some of these and I like totally agreed with them. I just totally felt underwhelmed, and I think a lot of it just dealt with where my expectations were for this movie. I know this isn't the end of the series, but for some reason the way that the trailers were going, I was just seeing like some huge battle going to be taking place and just expecting a whole lot more from it, instead of just recognizing this as the next step in a series. Setting it up for more. I hesitate to say that because I don't want it to just seem like, oh, it's just a setting up movie that's not that big a deal. No, it's a big deal. So, you know, talking about that, I even had a couple of negative reviews that I already had going in my mind of my own, like, you know, not enough magic to get the Nimbus 2000 to lift up off the field. It did feel lacking that way to me the first time, but holy cow, if you were underwhelmed like I was on my first watch, I say give it another go. Watch it again, knowing what you know now. You'll catch so much more. I really did. I caught so much more about the great story that's unfolding, and things that I was kind of bugged by the first time, they didn't even bother me the second time, and I just found myself really enjoying it, really being excited about it, and loving the experience and what was happening in it. It made me want to watch the first movie again. So it did a lot of great things for me, but that really came when I saw it twice. So go check it out again if you need to do that. This is the next step in this story of which J.K. Rowling is unfolding this mysterious, magical, and wonderful story. And it's cool now seeing it unfold, and I kind of miss that. In this episode of the story, you could even say, there are a lot of major developments and things that really do help accelerate the story along, and things that you definitely will not want to miss. I love Eddie Redmayne as Newt Scamander. I think he's a great character. I love just how pure he is. I think J.K. Rowling must really have an affinity to purity. Harry Potter is one of the most pure heroes in literary history, and I think Newt Scamander is the central character here because of his purity. He's just pure goodness. Johnny Depp, I thought he rocked as the villain. I really enjoyed him. I just love his voice and hearing him as a villain. Great job. Jude Law nailed Dumbledore, which is a really hard character to be and to portray, but I felt like Jude Law did, and Jude Law was. And that's impressive. That was really cool. But my favorite new character in this movie is really Lita Lestrange. She was great. Very interesting, very fascinating character, and lots of great to learn about there. So, hey, I saw it twice, and honestly, I can't wait to see it a third time. So, go check it out. If you haven't seen it yet, I hope this just gave you some great thoughts, great ideas, and some motivation to go get to the movie theaters and watch Fantastic Beasts: Crimes of Grindelwald. If you have seen it, go see it again. Check it out again. You'll catch a whole lot more. And I had just a way better experience with the second time. So thanks for tuning in, everybody.